If you've recently received a request for evidence or a notice of an intent to deny, then you absolutely must watch this video for your survival. Hello everyone, I'm attorney Lee Marvin, and I've been specializing in immigration law for over a decade from my main office in Grand Rapids, Michigan, although I do help individuals and families out of every state in the country and most of the countries on the planet. If this is your first time on my channel, welcome, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell so you get notified of future videos relating to this and many other important immigration topics. But please stick around for just a couple more minutes because I'm going to give you 3 of the most important tips I have for people who are responding to an RFE, request for evidence, or an NOID, notice of an intent to deny. Okay, so stick around for that. So it's important for everyone to know that we're not operating under normal times within USCIS. Okay, immigration is not normal right now. This is by far the darkest, most confusing time for dealing with immigration that's happened over the last couple decades, okay? Never before has the government been so ruthless and bureaucratic, despite this technically being an era for the humane treatment of immigrants, okay? It's dark time, and I'm not trying to be negative here. I just want people to realize the playing field that we're on right now. It's very dog eat dog, us against the government. The government is very happy to throw everybody on the planet under the bus if they can. So that is the context of immigration right now. It's a very dark time, okay? Processing times are at an all-time slow, as I call it, with immigration agents doing anything they can to use the bureaucracy to delay making decisions or to pass as many cases as possible to the next cubicle so that somebody else has to deal with a problem. The preference by far is for immigration to be able to close a case for lack of progress, since this means that they don't actually have to go on paper as making a decision on the merits of a case. They can just close it for lack of response or for some trumped up justification for closing a case and not actually making a decision. Why? Because they don't want to get sued. So everybody's suit happy right now with Biden. It was previously with Trump. Everybody wants to sue the government these days. So the government does whatever they can to avoid opening up an opportunity for people to sue the government, okay? So they're going to do whatever they can to delay it so they don't have to expose themselves, okay? So as promised earlier, the 3 most important things you need to know before responding to a request for evidence or a notice of an intent to deny, okay? Number 1, submit the RFE as soon as you have the information. Do not wait. Do not wait and file it just before the deadline. Do it right away. Do it as soon as humanly possible because, whoops, yep, the mailroom lost your response and therefore we have to deny you. So sorry. It happens. Believe me, it happens, okay? So don't wait. That's number 1. Number 2, this probably should be number 1 because I think it's the most important. Submit all of the documents and information being requested by immigration. They took the time to slap this together, whether it's based on time and thought and effort, or if it's just boilerplate junk that they throw on your request for evidence. Nonetheless, they put something in writing that they think they need to be able to move forward with your case. So don't give them a reason to not do that, okay? Send every bit of information they ask for, okay? So if they ask for 4 things, you darn well better give them 4. If you're going to give them 3 and just a little bit of 4, believe me, that's the one that they're going to deny. They're happy to see that you don't respond the way they expect you to respond because it makes their job of denying you a heck of a lot easier. So everything they ask for, you have to put in there, okay? Number 3 is closely related to number 2. Never, I repeat, never submit an incomplete request for evidence thinking that maybe, I don't know, you'll get another request for evidence and it buys you more time, you're up against the deadline. Don't play games. They want to reject you, they want to deny you, and they want it to be your fault instead of theirs, okay? So don't give them that excuse. And heaven forbid, you decide that you're not going to respond, then that's just you admitting defeat. If you want to do that, you can do that. But if you don't respond because you think that what they're asking is not fair or whatever, you just have to know that you're going to get denied and you're going to start from scratch. You're going back to the end of the line and you're starting from scratch. So those are the 3 tips I have. Follow those instructions. More than anything, talk to an immigration attorney. This video was intended to provide you a context of how the request for evidence process works. But to remind you, you got to reach out to somebody who knows what they're doing about this stuff. Immigration attorneys, we specialize in this stuff. And before you respond, it's probably a good idea to reach out to an immigration attorney to make sure you're doing what you need to be doing. And that increases your chance of success. Check out my other videos because I do a lot of videos about these sorts of things that will be helpful to you. They're free. If you want to talk to me, click on the link below. You can schedule a consultation. I'd be happy to help you succeed with your process. Give me a call. Have a wonderful day.